Hi, my name's Phil. I like talking about politics, and in this video I'd like to discuss the main points around the largely unlawful deportations to Jamaica, echoing the Windrush scandal, and why Boris Johnson's government are doing it. But first, if you'd like to be notified of daily news and politics, then please subscribe to the channel and click the bell notification icon. So, earlier this week, a flight left the UK with convicted offenders bound for Jamaica. Convicted offenders. Some not even that serious in the damage that they have done. Many were not given their legal rights, including advice, access to legal advice. And it was only through a late court ruling on Monday that prevented some of the people that would otherwise have been deported by now being pulled off that because they had not been given their legal rights. But I fear there will have been some who have gone off in spite of this. Jeremy Corbyn, Wednesday, actually managed to earn himself considerable credit in Prime Minister's questions on the back of this. If only he'd been able to do this a bit more consistently over the past few years, we may have seen a different outcome. Too little, too late now. But still, he asked if we should have deported a white boy with blonde hair from America who later dabbled in Class A drugs and conspired to beat up a journalist. Or, he added, is it one rule for black boys from the Caribbean and another for white boys from the United States? And it threw Boris Johnson into a very real rage. He genuinely lost it. And this is how important it is, as a little aside, for Labour to pick the right leader who can deliver these sort of blows time and time again. Like someone who has been, I don't know, Britain's top prosecutor. Because that's what we need, not someone who's managing to get these things to land once in a blue moon. But in the wake of these deportations, I was asked by my girlfriend, why are the government doing it? It's only a small number of people. What benefit does it get out of it? What impact is this possibly having on the country? And I said, none. It's the effect on headlines. The impact of column inches in the newspapers. This is affecting a small number of people, blighting their lives, ruining their lives. A small number of people. It's not helping anyone at all. But the impact is huge because it's all over the papers. I'm even talking about it. And they're doing it, I said, simply to appeal to racists who voted for them. And that is what it's all about. They're appealing to racists, looking tough on immigration, the backbone of their supporters' beliefs. They know they can't actually reduce immigration, which is what they say they're going to do, because we need migrants to feed our economy, or at least what's left of it after 10 years of Tory rule. So they sacrifice people's lives to distract them because they don't care about these people. They don't care about any people other than themselves. And it won't just cost the poor people who've been sent to a country that they don't even know. They grew up in Britain, these people. They don't have any idea how to cope in a land that may not even accept them. But the British taxpayer will also be paying because these actions are going to be challenged in the court at some point. Unlawful acts will be uncovered and compensation awarded. It's exactly the same as with Windrush, despite Johnson's protestations. And that still hasn't been dealt with satisfactorily. MPs were this week asking how many victims of Windrush have died waiting for compensation from the government, who've been deliberately slow in apologising and paying out despite court orders, specifically in order for these poor sods to die off before they get what's owed to them. Apparently, payments have been made to 36 people out of 11,000. And how come all of these people being detained and deported just happens, it's just some weird coincidence that none of them are white? How come everyone being stripped of citizenship illegally happens to be just not white? In a land where 82% of the population are white, you'd have thought a little bit strange that these campaigns of deportation are hitting only the 18% who are not. Odd that, isn't it? But no, it's not. This is what these people are all about. Some of them are racist themselves. Some aren't. Some are not actually racist, genuinely. But they understand the power of it and they don't actually care. I saw an American blogger that I follow made a great statement that explains this perfectly. He used it, of course, to describe US politics, but it applies equally here. And that is that if you can convince people that there's a monster in the woods, you can make a fortune selling torches and pitchforks. And that's what they're all about. They don't want to earn your trust by doing great things for them. That's effort and it doesn't really help them. So they just tell you about enemies out there that they will protect you from, and then watch as we turn on each other. And that's what this is about. That's what Brexit was about. That's what every policy that these people talk about is about. So anyway, hope you found the video interesting. If you did, don't forget to click the like button. And if you'd like to support the channel further, then please also click the Patreon link for details. And until next time, I'll see you later.